So here we are on a little hike on my own because Cameron's not feeling amazing, feeling a little bit poorly. So I've got my Dora the Explorer outfit on and going up onto the main road outside the hotel, which I don't tend to do. The hotel's just down that way. Might see it over my shoulder. It's going to be quite a hike because I'm going up to the monastery, which is up a big hill up that way. That's the turning just on the left. There's a signpost for it. Just up this path, hopefully. Birds are singing, the sun is shining, quite breezy. And if you're in the breeze and out the sun, it can be quite chilly. I'll tell you what, it's a blooming climb. So Karen, I don't know how you'd cope with that. So this is the first switchback and goes up there. And interestingly, we've got fire buckets ready in case of any forest fires which would wreak havoc around here. But it's quite something. I don't think you see the coach through the trees just there, but that's a decent amount of elevation already. Nice to be able to see sort of a glimpse of the Orebić harbour between those trees. If I'm sounding puffed out, that's because I'm puffed out. And that's just the first one. And then I'm going to be going up in a second. But it is a steep old climb, quite high up. And look, they've even got a bench there. I don't know if it's people climbing up this or climbing up from there. There is some sort of pathway. And so there's a little bit more to go up. Oh well, this is only the beginning of it. Wait till I'm up the top, and even better. Every time I think, yeah, almost at the top, it keeps on going. Clearly a couple of houses just here as well. There's some up there as well, a bit further behind that lot. And that mountain is a beast. And it keeps going up. I'm not walking up there. That much is for sure. That was a car labouring up there. So it's not just me labouring. There you go. There's the jewel in the crown that we've come to see right next to the vineyards. And this is the monastery. There are a number of these flood ravines dotted around Orebić, including this one right up here, understandably. You can imagine there'd be some pretty terrifying flash floods could happen down here. And this is one of the first safety barriers on this journey I've seen. This ain't Blighty, these safety barriers everywhere. And that's where it washes over, and unfortunately a dead snake down there. I don't know if it'll focus down there, but that's a bit of a shame. Croatia off there in the distance, and the car ferry on its way next to the church, Monastery. Got a couple of graveyards, rather lovely. Where the car ferry's going in there. Off it goes in there, and one of our favourite places now, Croatia. There's supposed to be 17 or 18 islands on this archipelago. And this weekend there's been some sort of festival the tuna fishing, tuna catching festival, I think. So there's been a lot of boats in and out. You can see quite a number of masted ships of some sort. There's one over there again at Cortula as well. It's quite mountainous around here. Certainly on the transfer over, it was a lot of switchbacks here, there and everywhere. Our driver on the other side of the road, what we would call the correct side of the road, but not when you're here. And there you go, there's Orebić from up here as well. So here's one of the entrances, I guess, to the mausoleums that they've got here for all the different families, maybe. Alongside, we love a bell tower, don't we? In this neck of the woods, and amazing they are too. This mausoleum with the, is it a minaret? That's interesting, Anton Mimbelli. But Mimbelli, that's a restaurant in town. I wonder if that's anything to do with the family, same family. And here's the second tier of the graveyard that we saw a little earlier. Try not to trip up, walk through a cobweb. It's lovely to see such well-tended graves. Peaceful. And hopefully in the centre of your screen is the hotel. And a little dwelling down there. And just here, loads of graffiti. I don't know how old this is.